What's going on, guys? I figured that I had some explaining to do to you guys, since you may have seen on my YouTube channel banner, cover art, whatever you want to call it, it says gaming and other nerdy stuff, which you may be wondering, where is that, Johnny? Where is that? I don't see it. There's nothing gaming related whatsoever. You're just vlogging all the time and there's no gaming nowhere. Well, there's a good reason for that, guys, and that is because I don't really have the right equipment to stream my gameplay yet. So anyway, in the meantime, I figured I would go ahead and do since I don't have streaming equipment yet, I figured I would go ahead and just show you guys my PS4 collection. So bear with me, guys. This is not really any particular order. This isn't like a top 10 or a top anything. This is just what I own for the PS4. First up is The Evil Within. Now this game, I love horror, the horror genre. I love the movies, all kinds of stuff, horror. I don't watch a whole lot of it, but when I do, I enjoy it. It's fun. I like to be scared. This game is so good. If you've never played it, go out. If you like that genre, go out, buy this. It's really cheap. It's awesome. It reminded me of Resident Evil 4 on crack. It was crazy. So that's an awesome game. Moving on, next one is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. This one, I'm kind of ashamed to admit I haven't really dove in too very deep in this one yet, and I've pretty much gotten to where you get your ship, and that's pretty much it. But I am really enjoying it. It's awesome. I've been a fan of Assassin's Creed since the very first one. Excellent game. When it was the newest best thing, that's when I got into Assassin's Creed. So I've literally been with it since the beginning. Haven't played all the games, but this is no exception. So next up is, I don't know if you are a Call of Duty, but I don't know if you're a Call of Duty fan is what I meant to say, but I am a huge COD person. So I've been with it since Modern Warfare. I believe it's just the first one, Modern Warfare. So anyway, I like this game. I thought the campaign was solid. I love the online play. They introduced some features like the little jetpacks, I'm pretty sure, is where you finally go zipping around like little flying monkeys. Anyway, next up is Rayman Legends. This one, I haven't taken the sticker off, which is crazy. That's not like me. Normally, as soon as I get it, I take it off. But this was actually a yard sale find. I can't remember how much I picked it up for, but I have it on the PS Vita, and it is a super sweet side-scrolling game, and I love it. It's so much fun. If you've never played Rayman, go pick it up, or Rayman. Go pick it up and play it, because if you like side scrollers, then yeah, if you like a lot of colors, and yeah, it's fun. So anyway, moving on, I got another COD game, Black Ops 3. Gotta love this game. This game has one of my favorite zombie maps. Really good, solid zombies map, and I thought it had a pretty solid campaign. And of course, just like always, the reason I keep coming back is the multiplayer. It's amazing. So, moving on, guys. I've got Fallout 4, of course. You have to have this game. This game, is, I don't know. This is my first entry into the franchise, and it took me a while to get what it's about, and it's still really hard. I suck at this game. You really have to know how to, you can't just go in there guns blazing. I'm not sure if that's because I have the difficulty higher, but it's really hard. I suck at this game, but I love it. It's so much fun. Very, very deep game. This game would probably last you for the rest of your life. There's so many side quests and missions and a lot of stuff in that game. Next up, I have a game that I got from Craigslist a while back, so unfortunately it doesn't have the sleeve, but let me open it up for you guys here. Dark Souls 3. Now, this game is really good. Again, I hate to say that I haven't played a whole lot. All of these I really need to dive into more before I go out and buy more games, because I suck. I just don't have time for it anymore. But anyway, it's a great game. It's super hard. If you don't know that about the franchise, they're like notoriously really hard. So that's what this one is. It's no exception, but the graphics are amazing. Like, it's really mysterious, the game. Like, you just kind of have to figure things out. It doesn't hold your hand at all. There's like no tutorials, hardly, that I know of. Maybe a little bit of hints here and there, but very cool medieval game if you're not familiar. I'm sure you are if you're watching this. But awesome game. I need to play more. Next up, I've got 2 copies of the same game here. I'm trying to grab them. And that is Batman. Sorry, I'll try to keep it straight. Arkham Knight. Let me show you the steelbook. Pretty sick steelbook I got with a special edition. Really sick, guys. I love special edition stuff like this. Anyway, I was just waiting for this game for a while, and I like the way that shines. That's cool. But I was waiting for it. Finally came out, and it is not a disappointment. Next up, we have a game that is also pretty hard, to me at least. I don't know what difficulty I have it on, but I think it's pretty hard. And that is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Of course, you can see it's got on the cover there over 200 awards, and it's very well deserved, guys. Of course, I'm sure you know these are pretty like AAA titles that I'm sure you've heard of and or played, as the controls are that's one complaint I do have. I hate the controls in this game. And it's not because I haven't learned them, believe me. It's just the way that he moves around is just not agile, whatever. But he's not very nimble. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but they could have done so much better on the controls. But that's my only complaint about this game. Other than that, it is on par. It is amazing. I love it. So next up, I have 2 of kind of the same game. The reason I have 2 of them is because they came out with the expansions and whatnot, so I had to get that because this one I'm a pretty big fan of. I'd say this might be my favorite that I own on the system. It's definitely possible because I'm a huge fan of first-person shooters, and I'm a huge fan of Halo, and this is kind of like Halo. It's from the makers of Halo, so Bungie, so I'm sure you can guess what it is. It is Destiny and Destiny the Taken. Check it out. Yeah, I love this game. I really didn't like it at first. I don't really know why. I think all the hype just hyped it up so much, and then as I bought it, it just kind of like didn't live up to the initial hype. But I gave it a second chance, and I kept playing and kept playing and kept playing. Eventually, I pretty much got addicted, and now this is like the best game ever. So yeah, there's that. I'm sure people either kind of love it or hate it too. So you either love it or hate it, I guess. The next one, oh, speaking of like titles that totally had so much hype and let you down, this next one totally happened with. I went to GameStop, I think at midnight, to pick this up, or like 9 o'clock whenever they did the release for it, and was trying to find the right word. Abundantly disappointed. How about that? And that game is Star Wars Battlefront. Now, I am a huge Star Wars guy. I love everything Star Wars. I love the new movies. I hate the prequels like everyone else. And I just love Star Wars all the way around. And this, I was so excited for. Even though I've never played the other Battlefronts, I was super excited for this. And just like you might have been, I was super disappointed with it. Now, the one thing I will say that I love about it is just the overall look, and also, I'm sure you've heard this or you've experienced it, is that this game, the aesthetics and just the overall look of it is just completely gorgeous. It has the original 4, 5, and 6 episodes feel to it, and it's completely like it brings you to that world, and you feel it's on point with those original movies, and that's what I do love about it. And yeah, you can pop it in and have fun for like, I don't know, a couple hours maybe. Me personally, every time I put this in, I only put in like an hour, if that, and then I kind of get bored. It's just kind of like, it needed a storyline, it needed a campaign, it needed that so badly. Alright, this is my last game, guys. I love this one. I'm actually kind of glad it was the last one, because this is also up there. I might like it. I do like it as much as Destiny. Might like it a little bit more. But yeah, that game is... I wonder if you can guess what this is. I'll show you the other side. I'm sure you know. So it's Borderlands. This one comes with the pre-sequel and Borderlands 2. So I was introduced to this game with Borderlands 2, and I fell in love with it like pretty much immediately. This game, the second one at least, I don't know how the first one is. I've heard obviously it's great, but the second one is what hooked me instantly. Like there was no like, oh, I'm gonna keep trying this to get into it. No, this one takes you instantly, like I said. So I just wanted to open it up real quick, kind of show you what the inside looks like in case you don't have the... This is the special edition. That's how I got the steelbook. Oh, steelbooks, by the way, like I have like an obsession with steelbooks. I love these things. Like even if it's an old game, like if a golfing game had a steelbook like this, I'd buy it like instantly. That's how much I love these steelbooks. I'm weird like that. But if you like first-person shooters and you've never played this game, you need to pick this one up. I would say start with this one actually. If not that, then maybe Call of Duty. But this one just has so much like personality, and even people that like aren't into video games can enjoy it, I think, because it just has that humor. It's very funny. It's like I said, it's got personality like all throughout it. The characters are memorable. The gameplay is amazing. The cel-shaded look that it has to it is very cool looking, and I'm really glad to own this game. This is, I think I might like it more than Destiny actually. So there you go, my first gaming related video on my channel. If you like this video, of course, hit that like button, and if you want to see more of my content, just hit the subscribe button. And also do me a favor and let me know which one of my games is your favorite, or maybe you don't like any of them, maybe you really like some of them. Just let me know which one is your favorite in the comments down below. That wraps up this video, guys. Catch you later. Peace. Bye.